Good morning. Not good. How are you doing today? Well, thank you. That's funny. Definitely not. It's all down here. It's all uphill. It's all downhill. It's all bad. She don't love nothing. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's it. Hey there, what's up, Hayden? How you doing? Hello, Bloody Valentine. How much money do you have right now, Peyton? There you go. Look at that beautiful fish. 47 pounds. How much money do you have, Peyton? Well, I would suggest go to Texas, get some of those bass over there, get enough money to go to Florida. That's all I would suggest. Grind out the bass to get the travel fees to go to Florida and catch those bass, or get enough travel fees to go to White Moose Lake. One of the two. NJ Gaming, what's going on? No, I don't sell your gear, Peyton. You can go catch those walleyes. Go to Emerald Lake, Peyton, and advance to a rainy day and go catch some walleyes on Emerald Lake until you can go to Florida. That's how I would do it. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Yeah, I do. Erica, I told you I was having problems yesterday, right? Told you I was having problems. She's sleeping on the couch right now. That's the reason why I didn't say nothing. But we having big problems. Big problems. Big problems. Right now, she's choosing her son over me. She told me she don't want to be with me no more. When I told her I wanted her son out. When I told her I wanted her son gone, she said I don't want to be with you no more. So now we're fucked. I'm in a rock and a hard place right now. Did you hear me? You hear me, Erica? I told her yesterday that I wanted her son gone. She told me that she didn't want to be with me no more. I don't know. This has been this has been a long time coming. A long time coming. Hey, what's going on, Sheets? How you doing, brother? What's going on with your Sheets? Good morning to you. She brought him out here, didn't even ask me. She didn't even ask me. I'm gonna make a comment to you, Bethany, just to let you know. Just because you say you don't want to be with me no more, that doesn't mean that Raymond has the opportunity to still stay here if he's gonna be disrespectful while I'm in this house. You said yesterday, well, you don't want to be with me no more. Well, that's fine and good, and I'm cool with that. But right now, we're talking about your son being in this house. And yesterday, you totally flipped the script on me yesterday when I was talking to you. And then you got to throw that in there to make it seem like, well, I want you out, and he's going to stay here, and whether you like it or not. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, as long as I'm in this house, as long as I'm in this house, and if he disrespects me, then I'm going to throw him out. Straight up. So, you know, you yelled at me yesterday because you didn't want me talking, giving my emotions and telling my feelings. You yelled at me yesterday, telling me to be quiet. You didn't want to stand up for me. You didn't want to back me up. You didn't back me up after I apologized to him, and then you still want to go off? It's useless. It's useless to talk to you. But I want you to know where I'm coming from. I don't care what you said about whether or not you want to be with me or not. I ain't wanted to be with you in 5 years. What do you think we left fucking that one fucking house with the jacuzzi and I told you I was gonna give up? When was the last time you seen me do shit? That's only because of you. Because you ain't got no motivation and you ain't got no drive. So you think just because you say you don't want to be with me that your son's gonna stay here? You might have another thing coming, young lady. Because I'm going to tell you right now, he's not going to disrespect me in this house while I'm in this house. And I don't care whether or not you say you don't want to be with me or not. My son is still in that room. And it's real funny that all the fucking years you want to blame all the stress on me. All the motherfucking years I went through stress when you didn't do shit. When you were working a $5 an hour job and you weren't making nothing. And I was taking care of everything for 10 years. Now all of a sudden you don't want to be with me. As soon as I mention I want your son out the house, you want to tell me you don't want to be with me no more. Thinking that if you tell me you don't want to be with me, that he gonna stay here. You didn't back me up not one fucking stitch yesterday. I'm sure you guys talked about it. You went in there and told him that you didn't want to be with me no more. That's all fine and good. Maybe I should have went in there and told him I didn't want to be with you for the past 5 years because you've been a fuck up. Maybe I should have said that from the beginning because you never had no motivation and you never had no fucking drive to do nothing. So I'm letting you know right now that just because you said what you said yesterday, I'm still standing firm on what I said. So you think your son is going to sit here and not respond to me when I talk to him? I swear to God, you watch what happens. And guess what? I ain't got to do shit. I'll make a phone call.
Why didn't you, if you haven't wanted to be with me for 5 years, then why didn't you leave me 5 years ago?
Because of my son. Matter of fact, it's been longer than 5 years because you ain't had no motivation and drive as long as I've known you. As long as I've known you, and how many times have I threatened to leave your ass because you have no motivation and no drive, and you working $5 an hour jobs thinking that that's going to suffice, and you don't want no more. You act like you don't know my attitude. You don't act like you don't know my feelings. I expressed my feelings to you yesterday. You blew my feelings off like they were nothing. You blew my shit off like it was nothing. The first thing you said was, I don't want to be with you no more. Well, that's fucking fine. But what about the fucking root of the problem that we got right now? What about the fucking problem that we got right now? I care about you just like you care about me. But you ain't got no motivation and no drive, and you never have. And I've always told you that. You act like this is something new that I've never told you. I've always told you that. And I've always told you that I'm going to get sick and tired and give up on you. I've always told you that. Have I not told you that? Yeah,
Yes.
I've told you that multiple times, that I was going to get sick and tired and I was going to give up on you. So you tell me you ain't been wanting to be with me for a year. You're a lying piece of shit. You're a lying piece of shit. You're a lying piece of shit. Well, you lied the whole time then. You lied the whole time. The past year, you've been lying to my motherfucker. Hold on one second. The past year, you've been lying to my whole fucking face then. You've been lying to my whole motherfucking face the past year. Every time you tell me you love me, and every time you tell me, oh, baby, blah, 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 you've been lying to me the whole motherfucking time, which means you're a big fucking liar.
Well, apparently you are too then.
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on one second. I'm not a big liar because I told you in the beginning. I told you in the beginning, so you can't call me a liar.
You just told me that you've had for don't want to be with me for 5 years.
Bethany, I've told you that since the house with the jacuzzi.
Okay.
I've told you that
But
since
then,
that. Hold on. How many times have I told you? You act like you don't know. You act like you don't know.
Here.
You act like you don't know.
But you're still here.
Yeah, I've been here. I've been here ever since you've had my son. Ever since you had my son. The first 2 or 3 years I was with you, I was still here. When you were a lazy fucking, you didn't have nothing.
Well, then,
I was still here.
Then why weren't you up front with me 5 years ago? Then say,
I told you I was up front. First of all,
we're gonna be together, but we'll live separately.
No, first of all,
you could have said that.
First of all, Bethany, I told you from the very beginning how I felt. I've always expressed my opinions and my feelings to you. Always. So you can't call me a liar. You can say what you want to, but you can't call me a liar because I've always expressed my feelings to you. You told me you don't know why you don't want to have sex no more. That's what you told me. I don't know why. You knew why, but you lied to me. You're a fucking liar. And it doesn't even make no sense to talk to you because you're a liar.
Okay.
You gonna tell the kids it's my fucking fault you got stress. What the fuck have I done to you for you to have stress? What have I done to you? What have I done to you? What have I done to you for you to have so much stress? Your ass is high blood pressure. You haven't been feeling good anyway because of your high blood pressure. That's the biggest factor. That's the biggest factor. And you want to tell my son in front of me that it's my fault the way that you feel the way you do. Get the fuck out of here. You can't try to brainwash me, try to think it's my fucking fault. You're a grown ass woman. Everybody has stresses. Everybody got stress. You gonna tell me my stress, your stress is because of me? Come on. Come on, I don't even do shit to you. I haven't done shit to you. What kind of stress do you got? The only stress you got is bill stress. That's the only stress you got. But I had bill stress for 10 years and you didn't give a fuck. So you tell me since you didn't give a fuck, why should I give a fuck? You can't brainwash me, Bethany. You can't try to tell my son that it's my fault. It ain't my motherfucking fault you feel the way you do. It ain't my fault you got high blood pressure. It's my fault you got high blood pressure, right? It's my fault your high blood pressure is going through the roof. It's my fault that you eat salt and you drink a bunch of alcohol and your high blood pressure is going through the roof. It's my fault, right? It's my fault that you got all the headaches due to your high blood pressure. It's my fault, right? The bottom line is we were having a discussion yesterday about your son and his respect. And I noticed that you guys had a big old conversation like, all right, well, don't worry about Skylar. I'm going to handle him. I'm going to handle him. When you ain't going to handle me, you could yell at me if you want in front of him and act like you going to back him up all day long.
When did
But
I
I
have a
promise you,
big discussion with him? I want to know that.
no, I'm talking about when you were sitting right here. Oh, when did you have a big discussion with him? When you walked in the room and told him that you were done with me. How about that? When you were at the hospital. How about that?
No. Nope.
How about that? You walked in the room and told him that you were done with me, huh? Why'd you tell him that? Why are you going to go and tell him that?
What are you
No, I'm
talking
asking you.
about?
Oh, see, now you don't know what I'm talking about,
No, I
liar.
don't. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Right. Bottom line is, Bethany, we're talking about one thing. I tried to tell you yesterday, I tried to be compassionate to you and tell you, hey, I'm sorry, Raymond, for not telling you about your mom. Nobody said it's okay. Nobody said nothing. Nobody apologized to me. He didn't apologize to me. He sat there in that fucking corner, mumbling to his motherfucking self like he gonna do something. And then you gotta step up to the plate and tell me to stop. What do you want me to stop? And guess what? As long as you do that, he ain't gonna have respect for me. As long as you do that, he ain't gonna have respect for me. So guess what? If you want to play this motherfucking game, Bethany, I don't care if you're paying rent or not. If you want to play this motherfucking game, we can play this game. The bottom line is, we were talking about your son having respect for me in this house. We ain't talking about you wanting to be with me. We ain't talking about our relationship. We talking about your son that you brought over here without even asking me, without even fucking asking me, you fucker. You didn't even ask me. And then when you brought him over here and told me that he was coming over here, I told you I had your fucking back, you piece of shit. I told you I had your fucking back. I told you I had your fucking back. You bring him out here, don't even ask me. And I tell you I have your back, and this is how you treat me. This is how you treat me when I tell you that I got your fucking back with your fucking drug addict son? This is how I get treated, right? I straight up told you I got your back. I straight up told you I'll take you to the fucking hospital. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that? See,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. bad thing about it is if I told you if I had animosity in the very beginning before he got here, it would be different. But I got things in my mind that I've been asking you to say to him, and you've been telling me, give me a week. Just give me a minute. And you don't want to say nothing to him. This is your fucking fault. This is your fucking fault. It's not my fault. That's your son in there. You brought your son out here. Your son is doing things in this house that I don't agree with. So I got to step up to the plate and say, I don't agree with him. And you just going to agree with him because he's your son. Grown ass man. I didn't give you no slack when you brought him out here, Bethany. I gave you no slack. All I ask you to do is back me up. That's all. That's all. You don't never have no conversation with me. We don't ever have no discussions. I can never express my feelings to you without you fucking crying. The only reason why you ain't crying right now because you stuck your chest out yesterday and you let some shit off of your chest. So you kind of cocky right now. But I don't give a fuck how cocky you are. I really don't give a fuck how cocky you are because we will handle that situation in that room if you don't handle it. I'm just letting you know. Okay? I'm just letting you know. You ain't got to be like that to me. You ain't got to be like that to me. I'm not smacking you up. I'm not beating you up. You ain't got to be disrespectful to me, Bethany. I'm talking to your son, telling your son, hey man, don't talk to me like that. You hear me talking to you? And he just gonna ignore me. So when he ignores me, that means he's man enough to get his motherfucking ass into a fight. And he's man enough to step up to the plate. You gonna ignore me as a grown man sitting in my house when I talk to you? You sitting in my house and you gonna ignore me? Well, guess what, motherfucker? I'm gonna grab all your shit and throw it on the patio. And then when you step in my face, then I'm gonna let you have it. Bottom line. You're not diffusing the situation. I have been asking you for weeks, for before Christmas, to diffuse the situation, Bethany. I've been asking you, and you're not doing nothing. I've been consistently talking to you every day about certain things. And guess what? He does the same shit. Leave the fucking bathroom light on. Leave the fucking door unlocked. Same fucking shit. Now let me ask you a question. How many times do you have to tell a grown man to do something before they fucking listen? What's so hard about keeping the lights off? What's so hard about keeping the door locked? The bottom line is I backed you up when you wanted your son out here. I backed you up. That's the bottom line. You ain't backing me up. You ain't backing me up. I backed you up. If I had said no, I don't agree with it, and I gave you a hard time, Bethany, it would be different. But I backed you up, and you're not backing me up. I don't care how you feel about me. You're not backing me up. If I back you up, you got to back me up. But you ain't backing me up. The whole time you don't want to say nothing to him. You don't want to say nothing to him. I don't know why you don't want to discipline your children. I have no idea. But it's the same way when you let Raymond go to California and just let him leave and let him do what he wanted to do at 15 years old. You just let him go. Just let him go. 15 years old, he needed his mom right there, and you just let him go. So now all of a sudden you're trying to make up for lost time right now. You can't make up for lost time. He's a grown man. You think after I saw what you did to Raymond that I think I'm gonna let you do that to my son? Just nonchalantly, just let him go stay with his family at 15 years old in another state and go to school in another state? Come on, man. As his mom, you should have been there for him. And I told you that a long time ago. You think I don't like your son? That's your problem. You think I don't like him? I ain't got. I don't. I don't, it's not that I don't like him, Bethany. I don't. I think that he's a good kid. I think he's got a good heart. I think he's got a good spirit. I really, honestly, truly believe that. I really believe that. But look, you can't walk around this motherfucking house saying "fuck you, asshole, motherfuck, fuck, god damn it, motherfuck" every other word that comes out your mouth. You got influential kids in the room that are 12 and 15, 12 and 16, 17 years old, okay? They shouldn't have to hear fuck, motherfuck, goddamn every fucking second. You haven't checked him on his language one fucking time. Not once have you checked him on his language. You're his mom, and you just let him curse a fucking storm up under your lips, up under you. You just let him curse up a storm up under you. And you don't even say nothing, and that's your son. You can't even say, "Hey, Ray, can you tone down the language a little bit?" You can't even say, "Can you tone it down just a little bit?" You have not told him one time to tone his language down a little bit. And by the way, when I did that motherfucking tutorial and I asked him to be quiet and not say nothing, and then he said fuck 10 minutes into the tutorial, I'm getting the gist that you guys got a little thing going on where you probably told him you ain't got to respect Skylar. Don't worry about it.
No.
Because you know what? If I tell him not to curse for fucking 1 hour while I'm doing something because it's live, why don't you give me a little respect? You gonna go in there and start chopping onions on a fucking plate, tink, 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 while I'm fucking streaming? For real? For real? You can say what you want to, but I backed you up. You say whatever you want, but I backed you up. Bottom line. Backed you up. He wouldn't be here if I didn't want him here. He would have never been here if I didn't want him here, Bethany. Give a fuck whether or not you brought him out here or not. When he went back to California, he ain't welcome back. You think because I told him I wanted him out that all of a sudden you're going to tell me you don't want to be with me, so now I'm going to leave and then he going to get to stay here. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm still in this motherfucking house. Fuck that. Fuck that. You ain't going to walk around this motherfucking house. If you got a problem, we can handle it. You ain't going to walk around this house and disrespect me. It would be one thing, like I say over and over again. If I didn't back you up, Bethany, I'm going to say it over and over again. I backed you up when it came to your son. I backed you up 100%. 100%. And I've been backing you up. The only thing that I've been doing is talking to you and trying to express my feelings to you about certain things that he is doing in this house that I don't agree with, and you don't want to say nothing. You don't want to say nothing. So now it's coming to a fucking head because he's not listening. And he's a grown man and he's not listening. And you are allowing him to get away with it. If I had hate in my heart in the very beginning, it would be different. But I don't have hate in my heart towards your son. I do not have hate in my heart. I asked you yesterday when you were sitting right here, tell your son to come and talk to me like a man. Let's talk. Let's have a man-to-man conversation. Let's talk like men. Let's not talk like a bunch of bitches that want to walk by each other and not say nothing. Let's sit down and let's have a conversation, a nice, calm
conversation and get to know each other and pick each other's brain a little bit so we can understand each other a little bit. So we can understand each other a little bit. If you don't have communication, you don't have nothing. And I asked you to have them come and sit down and talk to me. I don't know what the big fucking deal is, but the big fucking deal is you done brainwashed his motherfucking ass like I'm a big fucking dick. Now all of a sudden he feels that he ain't gotta respect me because his mom's gonna back him up. He's a grown ass man. His mom can't back him up if I sock him in his mouth. I don't want no problems. All I want is communication. That's all. Communication. What's so hard about watching your language? What's so hard about cleaning up after yourself? What's so hard about turning the lights off and locking the door? What's so hard about that? For real, Bethany, for real, what's so hard about that?
It's not.
But how come when I talk to you about it, it's a big deal? Have I not, honestly, ask yourself deep down inside, ask yourself this question. Have I or have I not talked to you about serious stuff, locking the door, keeping the electricity down, keeping the windows closed while the heater is on? You know what I mean? Talking to my son like shit. You know, kicking him out the bathroom. That's legitimate stuff right there. That's legit. I'm not bitching on him because he leaves his computer on and his computer is on. I'm not bitching at him because he don't necessarily clean up after himself all the time when he's in the kitchen or when he's in the bathroom. I don't bitch at him like that. I'm bitching at him about certain stuff. And you know what I'm bitching at, but you don't even want to back me up on the little stuff that I'm bitching at. You don't. First of all, number one, Ray, as long as you're in this house, you got to respect Big Skylar. Bottom line, that's the number one thing. The number one thing. Number two, make sure you lock the doors and turn off the lights. You know what I'm saying? Try to conserve electricity. Try to look out for the electricity. Try to pay attention because we don't have the money like that to keep paying big electric bills because people are leaving the lights on and they're not using the electricity. You make it sound like my gripes are so out of line. My gripes, things that I'm talking about, are so out of line. The biggest thing is respect. That's the biggest thing. If you don't respect me, you gotta go. That's the biggest fucking thing. Bottom line, if you don't respect me, you gotta go. I don't care how long I'm in this motherfucking house. I'm here right now. See, right now, you're causing turmoil. You're causing it, not me. You think I'm the one that's causing it. You brought your son over here, and your son is just disrupting my household. Okay? I'm the one that lives here. We've been living in this house together. Okay? Both of us. Okay? I'm not the one who brought the outside interference in. You did. I don't care if you should have told me before you brought his motherfucking ass in this house that you didn't want to be with me. But now it seems like you don't want to be with me because I'm telling you to get his ass out. Now, if you feel that way, that's all fine and good. I ain't got no problems with that. I have zero problems with that. No problems. Our relationship isn't that fucking good anyway. So I ain't got no problems with that. But I'm telling you right now, he's in this house with my son. He's in this house with you. And he's in this house with me and Jocelyn. Look, he's got to show some respect. Bottom line. If you don't think we can handle the situation, just say dare me. Just say I dare
I
you.
can handle the situation. And I guess that is my bad for not telling you a long time ago. And I was actually going to tell you, but I didn't want you to think, yeah, I was trying to leave you high and dry. I was trying to wait till the income tax came in so I could have gave you some money.
Well, we could do it like that, but we could do it like that, Bethany. But I'm telling you right now, that doesn't have anything. That doesn't have anything to do with the situation at hand right now.
I'll handle that.
You
I
say you've
got
been
no.
handling
I
it.
got it. I got it.
What are you gonna say?
I got it.
What are you gonna say?
That he gonna show some respect while you're still in this house.
While
That's
I'm
the
still
bottom line.
while I'm still in this house, so you make it sound like I'm going someplace real soon. How about he gets out until
No.
I move out? How about that? How about he moves out till I move out? How about he gets out until I move out? How about that? How about that? You gonna tell me
You.
you gonna tell me that he better show some respect while I'm here? Well,
But
how about he get the fuck
but
out?
you're the you had in this whole conversation had put it in those words. I swear you did.
You know, to be all honest with you, I swear in everything, as easily as I apologize to his ass, I'm really expecting an apology from him. Really. I was man enough to apologize, right? When I was wrong, right?
Yes, you were.
Yeah. Stream what, killer? Oh, you talking about UFC? I don't know. I'm getting tired of the UFC too because I know the other game's coming out. Hey, what's up, Killer Gunk? I don't know if I've ever seen you before, Killer. Welcome to the stream, man. Um, that last statement down there, I don't know about that last statement. I don't know how to respond to that one. I really don't, Killer. I really don't. So, Erica, you see what the fuck is going on. Say yes or no. Type it up, yes or no. Let you hear a little bit of the fucking bullshit. Okay, okay. You like UFC, huh, Killer? You like UFC?
I don't want to fight, honey.
What?
I don't want to fight with you, okay? I'm gonna talk to him today, okay? I don't want things things to be as peaceful as possible.
Hmm?
I said, I don't want to fight. I'm going to talk to him today. I just want things to be as peaceful as possible, okay?
Well, you can have peace if you would have done everything in the beginning. It would be peace. Am I a dick, really? Look at me. Am I really a dick? Really?
Not all the time, but sometimes.
But really, am I
Yes.
really a dick when you asked me if he was coming out? Was I a dick?
No, you weren't.
Okay, so I've been supportive the whole time, right?
Yes.
That's my point. I'm not a dick. You make it sound like I'm wanting problems. I'm not wanting problems. You've known me for how long? 14 years? I feel a certain way about certain things, don't I?
Yes.
So why is it any different now? It would be different if I was a dick. I'm not a dick. You know, he's gonna sit here. He's gonna sit here and come here. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just going like this. He's gonna sit here. He's gonna sit here and just blatantly fucking annoy me when I'm talking to him. And all of that gotta do because of you. That's all your fault. I agree, King.
Some coffee.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm fishing for pike right now. Um, today I had a day. Today I had a day where it was a sunny day, and the unique muskies were biting. So I think I caught one unique. I think. Let me see. Yeah, I caught two. I caught a unique clear muskie, a 60 pounder.
Oh, yeah, yesterday you fell.
You fell? See, that's what I asked where you was coming to. Which I should have known, but
Well, you weren't really the last time.
you feel better though?
Huh?
You feel better?
Yeah. Sleep last night. It's so cold. Take that hood off. Oh, that's freezing.
I'll order on the fire yesterday.
What?
Order all day. I got a whole 5 hours to go.
Really? I got peace.
Okay, nothing.
Maybe.
Perfect for you. Oh, I think that's cool. Which is cool.
What about you?
No, that's cool.
Well, the one thing about it, Naughton, the fact that you sold your gear, you'll be able to get that gear back. So at least you're here. You know what I mean? At least you're here. Well, you'll be able to get that gear back though, bro. Naughton, do you have premium? Do you have premium, Naughton? Erica. Oh, you definitely can earn money easier here. Well, I'm glad you made it back. I'm glad you made it back. You must have had to sell a lot of gear to come back here. $18,000. You must have sold a lot of gear. Maybe I should give you some of my money. I got 260,000. I'll give you some of mine. You know, I think we should. I mean, this is just my personal opinion. I think we should sit down and have a conversation so we can hash this out and there's no animosity. That's what I think. You know, you say you're going to handle it, but in the back of my mind, I'm feeling a little animosity. So if I say something to him and he don't respond to me, then I'm going to say you didn't talk to him. But I think if we sit down and we talk together, if we all talk together and we could feel each other out, then that would be a little bit better so we can understand each other a little bit better. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah.
You know, you've been saying that you're going to handle this for, you know, a month now, and you're really not handling it. So I'm supposed to believe that you just going to talk to him, and now, you know, he walks out, walks right by me, don't say nothing. You know what I mean? Like I'm fucking invisible. You know what I mean? That's a no. That's a no go for me, man. Remember when Jocelyn was in this house and I say, Jocelyn, you walk right by me, you don't say nothing to me? That's a no go. That means that you ain't got no respect for me in this fucking house, Bethany. And I swear, man, that kind of shit is a no go for me, man. You walk right by me, you don't say nothing. Shit is crazy, man.
No, I don't want to see this.
You have to. What's
Oh,
that?
it's the old one.
That's that old guy?
Yeah.
How do you know me?
That's old.
Oh my god, that's just wrong.
You know the thing about it, baby? Let me tell you the thing about it. The thing about it is, if I whoop his ass, I'm not gonna get no respect out of him. Does that make sense to you? If I listen to me, but listen, shh, just listen, just listen, just listen, okay? Just listen for 1 second. I'm not gonna get no respect, but if we talk and he understands me, if he understands me, do you understand?
Yes.
He's gotta understand me, and I've gotta understand him. Look, you don't want me to come over here and talk to you? Look at me. I'm not gonna get no respect out of him if I fight him, Bethany. That's not what I want. I want respect from him. I want him to like me. He doesn't have to like me, but I just want him to respect me. Do you understand? I don't want him to hate me. I don't want him to dislike me. You're one of the main reasons why he is the way that he is towards me right now. You are. It's not going to make any sense for me. It's not going to make any sense for me to beat him up. It's not going to make no sense. I'm not going to get out of any respect out of that. I'm not going to get any respect out of that. I want to get along. Remember what you just told me just a little bit ago? You said you want to get along, right?
Yes.
I want to get along. All I'm saying to you is we should just sit down together and just have a conversation. That's all. Talk as adults. It's called communication. That way you get a chance to feel what the other person's coming from. He might have some things that he might want to talk to me about. He might have something that he wants to express off his chest as a grown man to me. All I'm saying to you is you gonna talk to him, but in the back of my mind, I'm gonna feel like you ain't really having a conversation with him. And then in the back of my mind, I'm gonna think like, we really never were able to hash it out. We're not able to squash it. You can't squash nothing if you don't have no communication. How are you supposed to squash your beef if you don't talk about it? I'm supposed to just believe that you gon' talk to him in the right way to where he's gonna show me respect. He's gonna show me respect. Why? Because my mom told me to show respect. Well, maybe if I have a conversation with him and he gets to understand me to where he understands that I'm not against him, to where he understands that I'm not against him, then maybe he can understand that, hey, I'm not against him. I was for him. When he came out here, Skylar backed you up. Bet you didn't tell him that. Bet you didn't tell him that. I bet you didn't tell him that. You know what? I just brought you out here. I didn't even say nothing to Skylar. And Skylar's the man of the house. I didn't even say nothing to him. But guess what? He still welcomes you in with open arms. He still welcomes you in with open arms. Think about that concept. I don't care whatever else you say. You can say all the negative things that you want to say. You can say all the bad things you want to say. But the bottom line is, I welcomed your son in this house with open arms. With open fucking arms. With open arms. So you could say I want to be mean and I want to be hateful and I want to be angry and this and that. It ain't about that. It's about me talking to a grown-ass man in my house, walking in my house, telling me, trying to challenge me like, oh, you didn't tell me my mom was in the hospital? What the fuck? That's fucked up. Motherfucker, you better get out of my face. All I'm trying to do is just say, hey, communication is key. That's the biggest fault that you have, is you have absolutely no communication. So you can talk to him. So you act like I'm gonna hit you. Oh my God. What the fuck you flinching for?
Because I'm trying to keep myself.
What are you flinching for?
I'm trying to keep myself to where my heart don't start palpitating and stuff.
What is it palpitating for? We're having a conversation. You got worked up yesterday because I expressed my emotions to you. You got worked up yesterday. If you had did what I told you to do yesterday, and you had called Denise on the phone and sat in that chair, you probably would have went to the hospital and passed out. But you want to do what you want to do, and you want to be hard-headed. I told you to call your boss yesterday when you were sitting in that chair. Told you they were waiting on you. But what did you do? What did you do? You were hard-headed. Why? Why you would walk over there when you're calling in sick doesn't even make no sense to me. Doesn't even make not a stitch of sense to me.
Because I really wasn't trying to. I didn't want to.
Want to do what?
Call off.
You said you were calling off. You were already late. You said you were calling off and you were going to the doctors.
I was just trying to go tough it out at work.
You told me 2 or 3 times yesterday that you were calling off and that you weren't going to work.
And that's why I just tried to sit there.
And then I said to you yesterday, how come you don't call Denise? Have you called her? You said no. So you gonna call her? Yeah, in a little bit.
And then the last time you said, did you call Denise? I said no, and you said, you're late, and I said yes.
Yeah.
And I just sat there for a few minutes
and then
tried
you just walked out the door.
I sat there for a few minutes trying to feel better.
But you walked out the door.
Yes.
You should have just did what you were gonna do.
But I don't want to. That's the thing. I don't want to
You did
call
though.
off.
You did. If you didn't want to, honestly, honestly, you didn't suck it up. You got yourself all worked up. You got yourself worked up yesterday. You got yourself worked up yesterday before we even left. You were all fucking worked up because I expressed my opinions. You got worked up yesterday because I'm expressing my emotions.
They're all listening to this. All of them.
Who?
They're all listening to this.
No, I think it's on mute. Let me see. I think it's on mute. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, they can't hear because the thing's open right now. I don't think. What was I saying now? Anyway, what was I saying?
So I got myself worked up.
Yeah, you did get yourself worked up. You did get yourself worked up yesterday. You know, you got yourself all worked up yesterday because I'm expressing my emotions about what's going on in this house. All you had to do was either call Miss Denise and say, Miss Denise, I'm running a little late. That would have been the most respectful thing to do. Or Miss Denise, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it in because I got a little problems, but just give me about 20 or 30 minutes and I'll let you know what's going on. You could have did that too, and you could have sat there and you could have relaxed. You could have wind down for a second. You could have wind down and then been like, all right, I'm ready to either go to work or I'm ready to go to the hospital. But no, you got all worked up yesterday and you were blah, 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 and you got all worked up and you just walked out this motherfucking house all upset, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but when you got over there, all of a sudden you fucking passed out and you blacked out. Hey, what the fuck? If you had to just calm down, taking a fucking deep breath yesterday, then you wouldn't have fucking encountered all the fucking bullshit. I'm not here to argue with you. Look at me. I'm not here to. You look at me with a scouring face, so I'm gonna look at you with a scouring face.
I had
Okay?
that look on
Okay.
my face
Well,
because I'm breathing out of my mouth right now.
Why are you? What is so hard about you? Why can't you just relax? What is so hard about me expressing my feelings to you where you all of a sudden you get hypertension? This is what I'm talking about expressing my emotions to you and my feelings to you. I can't express my emotion and my feelings to you because this is what happens. I'm not here to argue. This is what I was going to tell you when I asked you to look at me. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to get along with you, Bethany. I've always been here to get along with you. There's certain things that I'm not going to deal with. You're sticking your chest out because your 23-year-old son is in there, and now all of a sudden you're sticking your chest out because you're working and you're making the money. Look, all that is immaterial to me, okay? All that is immaterial. You can act the way you want to act. You could try to kick me out after all the fucking years I done took care of you and the kids, took care of your daughter with a deadbeat fucking dad, not giving no money, and I was paying everything. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about all the bad stuff you want to talk about, but I'm here to get along with you. I'm not here to fight with you. But I will say this, that you have got to handle that situation in there. And I don't care what you say about us not being together, about you. That's not the subject right now. The subject is, he's in this house, I'm in this house, you're in this house, the kids are in this house. As long as he is in this house, he is a guest in this house while I'm in this house. You don't think so? I'm just asking you if you don't think that he's a guest in this house. Okay. I'm just letting you know. I'm not here to argue with you, but he is a guest in this house. So you have to let this guest know that no matter what, Ray, no matter what, Skylar is still the man in this house. And you're going to have to show him some respect, or you're going to have to leave. Or you're going to have to fucking leave. Show him respect, or you're going to have to leave. That's the conversation piece that you should have with him. Because if he disrespects me again, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Because I'm going to think that he wants to fight me if he disrespects me again. I'm going to think that he's man enough. But it's not going to make any sense. That's not going to prove nothing, is it, baby? It ain't going to prove shit. It's not going to prove a damn thing. So all we need to do is just get into a conversation piece and just say, hey, look, I don't dislike you, Ray. I'm actually in support of you. I want you to clean yourself up. I want you to clean yourself up. But you're walking around this house like I'm the enemy. He's walking around this house like I'm the enemy, and part of that has to do with you. You. You're creating that monster right there. You're creating that monster. And the way you're creating that monster is you're not telling that monster in there that he's got to do certain things while he's in this house. And number one is respect Skylar and everybody in this house. And everybody in this house. He's got to respect Skylar Michael too. He's got to respect Jocelyn too. And he's got to respect you too. He's got to respect everybody in this house. I don't want to fight, Bethany. Look at me in my eyes. I don't want to fight. I didn't get no sleep last night. Okay? I don't want to fight with you. Really, I don't. But we are going to continue to fight if you don't handle that. And that's going to be your fault. Because I'm telling you. And I've been telling you. And I haven't just sprung it on you in like one day. You need to talk to him right now. You need to talk to him right now. I didn't spring it on you. It's been 3 weeks, a month now that I've been talking to you. So this is nothing new. All I'm asking you is if we could just sit down as grown people, just say, hey, Ray, you want to sit down and talk? Let's just sit down and have a conversation. I want to pick his brain. I want him to pick my brain and let him know where I'm coming from. As long as the conversation doesn't be disrespectful, he can really say whatever he wants to say, and I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? As long as it's not disrespectful. You know, I won't say nothing that's disrespectful to him as long as he don't disrespect me. And I don't think if we had a conversation that he would disrespect me. I don't think he would. I think that he really is a good kid. I think he really is a good kid, and I said that over and over again. I didn't call him a bad kid. Have I ever called? I didn't call him a bad kid. You know, he had his little trials and tribulations and his fuck-ups, but I really think that he's got a good heart. I really think that he's got a good heart. If he's got a good heart, then you got to get with him and let him know Skylar's not a bad guy. Me and him got our motherfucking problems, but he's been here for us. And you can't disrespect him like that. He's been here for us. I don't care if he's not working right now like that. I don't care if he's working part-time, but he's been there for us. He has been there, and he's never turned his back on us. Have I ever turned my back on you out of all the bullshit? Never. Never. Out of all the bullshit. Years ago, out of all the bullshit, I never turned my back on you guys. Never. Don't turn your back on me. Don't turn your back on me. And you need to let him know in there that I ain't never turned my back on you guys, so I'm not a bad guy. And I don't deserve the disrespect. Like I said, I was man enough to apologize to him yesterday. I didn't have to apologize. And I wanted to show the good part of me. The good part of me. Where I could say, hey, I can apologize. Fuck it. If I'm wrong, I'm man enough to apologize. So you can say I'm the bad wolf and I'm the bad guy and I'm so bad. But guess what? I apologize. I fucking apologize. I don't got to apologize. I thought about it though. I was like, well, they kind of walked out the house and I was going to say something to him. And I asked Jocelyn to call your phone 3 or 4 times. And she said, nobody's answering. So I was kind of hoping for a fucking phone call. Then all of a sudden they walk out the fucking door. They don't say nothing to me. They walk out the door. Next thing you know, he walks in the door fucking asking me, you didn't tell me about my mom in the hospital? No. And then he fucking goes off. Don't go off at my house, bro. Don't go off at my motherfucking house, bro. I don't know who you're talking to. You better check him. You tell him, don't you ever talk to me like that again. Because I swear in everything, we gonna fucking fight. So tell him not to talk to me like that again, baby. That's all. Fighting ain't gonna do nothing. I already told you. That's not my intentions, Bethany. Look at me. Take a deep breath. It's not my intentions. What are you getting upset for? You getting yourself all fired up for nothing. You can't understand real shit. Take a deep breath. It ain't no big deal. This is what I'm talking about. I can't fucking express my opinions to you. I'm telling you right off the bat that fighting ain't gonna do no motherfucking good. It ain't gonna serve no purpose. It's not gonna serve no purpose. But you can't disrespect me in my house. And you're a grown man. Because guess what? I'm not a punk. I don't care if I'm 50 or not. I'm not a punk. And you should already know that. I'm supposed to be weak, right? You've known me all these fucking years, so now I'm supposed to just give in. I'm just gonna give in. I don't give in like that. I'm not giving in like that. That's not me. That's not my personality. I'm not giving in. I'm firm in my convictions, Bethany. I'm firm, my dear. And I feel a certain way, and I feel strongly about certain things. And nobody's going to change my mind unless they talk to me and they give me an optimistic point of view to think about. Other than that, I feel the way that I do. I ain't got no problems against your son. I ain't got no fucking problems. You come into the house, you disrespect me. You fucking, I tell you to be quiet and don't say no curse words, and you say fuck after I tell you not to say nothing. I tell you in the fucking room and you're standing in the corner over there. You hear me talking to you. You hear me fucking talking to you, and you just fucking, you don't say nothing. Look, that kind of shit right there is letting me know that you want to get it in. That's letting me know you want to get it in. You gonna come in here and challenge me? I tell you to be quiet while I'm streaming in my fucking house, and you gonna say fuck after I tell you not to say nothing? That's disrespect. You gonna tell me I tell you don't talk to me like that again, dude. I hope you hear me. Do you hear me over there? And you ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing. He didn't say nothing because of you. He didn't say nothing because of you. And instantly when I go off on him, you sit in there, motherfucker, and tell me, stop it, stop it. So what does he do? Go ahead and get him, Mom. Get him, Mom. Get him, Mom. Get him, Mom. I know you had my back, Mom. Get him.
I was doing that for myself.
Bethany.
I just got out of the damn hospital. I was doing that for myself. For my own. I don't want to go back.
So why wouldn't you just go in the room and take a break? If you don't want to hear it, why wouldn't you just go in the room?
Because you're standing there looking at me.
No, I was looking at him.
You were looking at me. When
I was talking to him.
When you started telling me, that's when I started saying stop.
When I started telling you what?
When you started directing it and looking at me, that's when I said stop. I wasn't saying nothing the entire time you were looking at him, but when you stood there and were standing in front of me and you started looking at me, that's when I said stop.
Can I ask you a question? Why are you getting so upset? What is it about you? I'm asking you an honest question. What is it about you right now that is making you so upset?
Because I could feel you don't have high blood pressure, so you don't know what it feels like to know that it's just going up. Like, my ears get
You didn't.
hot.
First of all, you didn't answer my question. You diverted the question, just like when I asked you about Raymond, and you say you don't want to be with me. You diverted the question. I'm asking you right now. What is it that I'm saying that is stressing you out so much to where you gotta? What is it that I'm saying to you? And I'm having a conversation with you. I'm not yelling at you. I'm having a conversation with you. What is it about this conversation that is making you so?
Because I'm an emotionally distraught fuck. Okay?
And you wonder why I can't say nothing to you. You wonder why I feel that I can't say nothing to you, because this is how you get. That's why we don't have no communication. Because anytime that I express my emotions to you, this is how you get. How is anybody supposed to ever talk to somebody when the first thing they do is start crying and complaining about my high blood pressure? You know, to be all honest with you, Bethany, your high blood pressure is on you, and the way that you act and your emotions are all on you. If I'm having a conversation on you and you start getting hypertension, that's all on you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not smacking you up and down. I'm not wrestling with you. I'm not doing nothing. I've got words, and I'm talking my words, and I'm expressing my emotions. So if you get all emotional because I'm expressing my emotions and it gives you hypertension, that's all on you. That's you. That's not me. This is life, and people have to talk. People have to communicate. It's called communication. And if every time you get hypertension when I try to communicate with you, then that ain't shit. You know, I knew you were gonna make yourself sick yesterday. And that's probably one reason why I didn't let Raymond and Jocelyn know yesterday. Because I figured that you just kind of made yourself sick, and went to the hospital, and you'd be calling me back saying, hey, I'm at the hospital, come and pick me up. I'm at the hospital, come and pick me up. I knew you made yourself sick yesterday. I knew it. And you want to know how I knew it? Because that's how you are. You weren't strong enough. You weren't strong enough mentally to say, hey man, Skylar's expressing his opinion. Okay, well, we'll handle that. We'll handle it. I don't know how come it's so hard to say we'll handle it, no problem. All right, I understand this is bothering you. You got a good valid point, Skylar. Okay, we're gonna handle it. Don't worry about it. We'll handle it. You've been telling me for a month now that you're gonna handle it, and it's not getting handled. Matter of fact, it's actually getting worse. It's actually getting worse. So you handling the situation is you're not handling it, Bethany. You say you're handling it, but you're not handling it. And like I said to you in the very beginning, I do not want to fight with you. You hear me?
Yes.
I don't want to fight with you. Hey, Wax Locks, what's going on with you, man? What's going on, Wax? How you doing? Good morning. What's up, Erica? I'm back. What's going on with you guys? I saw 7 people in here. Figure I saw 7 people in here. I got to come over here and say hello, but let me go get my coffee real quick. Hey, what's up, Ground War Gaming? How you doing, sir? Ground War Gaming in the house. And I don't care if you want to be with me or not. You're going to give me a fucking kiss. Okay? Care if you want to be with me or not. Okay? Look, we got our motherfucking problems, but I still care about your little sticky ass. As many years as I fucking said that I was fucking done with you, yeah, I feel fucking frustrated like I'm done with you all the fucking time for years and years. But I still love the shit out of you. You hear me? You hear me?
I hear you.
When I tell you, come here. When I tell you that you're my fucking heart and you're my motherfucking soul, I mean that shit. We got history. I mean that. You hear me? We got history. You are my fucking heart and my soul. Okay? You are. Even though you ain't been fucking taking care of yourself like you should, you still my heart and my soul. Okay? So you can act like you want to and you can hate me and we can be done. And that's fucking fine. But I still care about you. I ask that you back me up like I back you up. That's all I ask, Bethany.
I hear you.
If it was that bad, look at me. If it was that bad, I definitely wouldn't be here. You hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
If you want something out of me, Bethany, if you want something out of me, you want me to be better, you want me to do better, you gotta do better. Really. You gotta do better. You gotta look at me. You want me to do better? You gotta do better. You gotta show me that you want to do better. You know what I'm saying? Shaving your arms, cleaning the motherfucking toilet. How long is that motherfucking thing gonna stay in there dirty as fuck? You don't have no desire to clean it. You gotta do better. If you want to see me go in there and you want to see me go make money and fucking try to super contribute like I used to, then you gotta show me something. You ain't showed me nothing. Matter of fact, you showing me a downward spiral. You ain't showing me that you want me to do better, that you want to do better, and you want me to do better so we can do better together. Ralphie, what's going on? Wax Locks, what's going on? Hey, Dom, what's going on with you, buddy? Hey, Dom, I got to go to work today, but we're going to try to get that tutorial in probably after I get out of work. So maybe Bones will be on, and we'll have Maurice will be on, and oh, you got Rainbow, huh? I wish everybody would tell me they got. I wish everybody would tell me they got Star Wars. You know, everybody's buying Rainbow Siege, and man, I don't know what it is about that game. I don't know what it is about that game that everybody likes above all the newer games. Oh, you did catch part 2. Wax, did you see part 1 though? Wax, you saw part 1, didn't you? Let me know if you saw part 1, Wax, and then I'm going to ask you your opinion about part 2. Probably the highlights of part 2 that you liked the most. What did you like about part 2? I mean, I'm just asking you what, you saw it. I want to know your opinion about what you liked about it, Opinions matter. I don't know. I don't think Erica. Hey, Robert, what's up with you? Brandon. Brandon, what's going on with you, man? I miss my man Brandon, man. I miss Brandon a lot. Well, Dom, if you want to get in a party right now, we can get in a party right now, Dom. Join the party right now, bro. Oh, man, I just got bit right when I was checking my screen. That's fucking funny. Oh, you playing Rainbow, huh? Right. Well, anyway, Wax, back to you, Wax. This is my second cup, Erica. This is my second cup right now. It ain't full up, though. I got a little bit in there. It's about half full. Right. Well, one thing, this part two was a tough tutorial. Part 2 was tough because I kept forgetting certain things. We went to Emerald Lake, and I kept forgetting that I was using a smaller reel. So I was using retrieval speed number 2 the whole time I'm using the lure, and I'm not getting bit, and Dom is getting bit on retrieval speed 3, and he's telling me, retrieval speed 3, Mike, and my dumb ass didn't click in. And then when we went to, I want to say Falcon Lake, I had something that was adjusted wrong, and I didn't even realize it until later on, and then when I started to realize it, I got bit. But I liked the end of the video. The end of the video where I was at Falcon Lake, and I said, all right, guys, I'm going for one more cast. I'm throwing it against the rocks on the left-hand side. I hope I get bit. This is going to be the last cast, and then we're going to end the stream. I hope I get bit. And then I was winding it up, and I got bit. And then once I got the fish in, Dom had caught one, and then Bones was just kind of sitting there. And then I was ending the stream, and Bones threw his lure back out there, and Dom threw his lure back out there, and both of them got hooked up again. So at the end of the stream, you were able to see Dom and Bones hooked up with fish. They got the fish in, and at the end of the stream, it was beautiful. I liked it. I liked it. It's like the end of the stream on part 1 where I caught the catfish. On the last 10 seconds of the fucking stream, you know, I said, okay, we're going to go over here and catch catfish. I threw it out there. Within 10 seconds, I got bit. In 15 seconds, I got a big fish on. And that's how we ended part 1. So part 1 and part 2, man, they ended freaking phenomenal. Freaking phenomenal. Erica said during the stream, good ending. I did remember when she said that. She did say good ending. What up, Dom? Well, I hope that it helps people out, Wax. I mean, to be all honest with you, I wish I could have saw a stream like this when I was starting out on Fishing Planet, because I'm saving these people a lot of money. A lot of money. Number one, I'm saving them a lot of money because they think that they need to go out and buy certain rods and certain reels, and they don't necessarily know what rods and reels to go buy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit, there's Brandon in the house. Let me turn my volume up. Hold on. I know Dom has been probably trying to talk to me, and I got my volume down on my TV. Dom.
What's up, Mike?
There he is. Good morning, Dom.
Good morning to you too, man.
Well, good morning there, Brandon. Oh, he must not have his mic on. There he is. What's up, brother Brandon? How you doing, man? Cold, huh? Right. What'd you say?
I can't do too much fishing. It's snowing right now. Well, got done snowing. Everything's melting now.
What, you been going fishing out there?
Yeah, I just been working and doing some fishing, man, and catching them
What?
spots for bass and red drum and trout and stuff.
Where at?
Right. I live in South Carolina. I do all my fishing in South Carolina.
Okay. So how far is your closest little lake, bro?
Shit. My new little fishing hole that I've been catching all these spot tails is nothing but 15 minutes away from me, man.
Oh my God, that sounds freaking awesome.
I went out there and like the first 20 minutes I had like 4 spot tail ready to go home.
Wow, how big are they? Like 3 pounds, 2 pounds?
They were about like one of them was like 2.5 to 3 foot.
What were you using, worms?
Shrimp.
Shrimp, okay.
And I caught all of them less than like 6 minutes apiece. Like I'll drop
Wow.
my bait down there. I didn't even get time to set my pole down. They were like freaking hammering it, taking my pole over the water almost. It's
How's your
fun, man.
how's your brother, man? How's your brother?
He's doing all right. New Year's was his birthday, party.
He's hanging in there, huh? Well,
Slept
I
his ass
appreciate, man. I appreciate your brother's fighting spirit, man. Seriously, man, if I was in,
hooked on that Fortnite now. So that's where he spends most of his time on Fortnite.
I might try Fortnite a little bit more in depth. I think I put this in everything. I think I can enjoy Fortnite a lot better than I can enjoy Rainbow Six Siege. The reason why is Fortnite's an open map. You know, you can run around. You know, Rainbow Six Siege is just hiding behind walls and doors and, you know, I mean, I'm not. I like to run and gun. I'm a runner and gunner, and you cannot run and gun in that game. You can't do it.
Mm-mm.
At
I
least
was
in
trying
Star
to get
Wars.
him to get the Call of Duty. I was trying to get him to get that one. But that Call of
Fuck
Duty
Call of
one,
Duty.
man.
Tell him to get Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah. I talked to him. I was like, I ain't getting no Star Wars. I ain't playing no Star Wars.
Hey,
Get
Dom.
with the Star Wars. See, I'm a Star Wars guy. I'll play Star Wars. I don't care. That shit looks pretty fun.
I'm gonna put my headset on real quick. Hold on 1 second.
But yeah, you can't get Mark out that game either, man. Mark is addicted to Fortnite now.
My son loves the shit out of Fortnite, man. He loves the shit out of Fortnite.
That's what I say, man. Come home with me, man. I got your back, man. I be
But
seeing
he,
you playing Rainbow Six, and them boy be ain't having your back. You get me on your side. I'm in there.
well, my buddy, it's kind of funny because we were playing yesterday. I'm the kind of person. If you team kill my buddy, or if I get team killed, my buddies better back me up. You know. And
Oh yeah, I'm there.
my buddy got team killed yesterday, so I shot the motherfucker that team killed him. So then the next round, the guy came back. The guy came back and shot him again, and I shot the dude. And then I got booted from the game for 2 team kills.
All right, question. In this Rainbow thing, why does it say multiplayer lock? Like, what's up with that?
Multiplayer, what?
It's saying my multiplayer is locked. I can't play online or something.
Shit, I couldn't even tell you, bro. Let me get my fucking charger. Where the fuck is my fucking charger at, man?
Cause it says I'm logged in online, but I can't do it. What the hell?
Yeah, man, I got drama over here, man. Hey, Dom, are you there? Yeah, I don't know. You know, yesterday, I don't know if you remember me telling you about my girl's son, blah blah blah. We got into it last night, and it was pretty serious. I mean, you know, we didn't fight, like I didn't put my hands on her or nothing like that, but it was really serious words said, real serious words. You know, so last night I was like, I didn't get no sleep. I didn't get absolutely no sleep last night. I was tossing and turning in my motherfucking bed the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I gotta go to work today. Hopefully, going to work will take my mind off of some of the bullshit. You know, but I had to wake up this morning and have another conversation. You know, I had to have another motherfucking conversation. You know, she bringing her son over here. You know, and pretty much he seems like he's running shit around here, and he's a guest in this house. You know what I mean? And she don't want to say nothing to him. And he walked in the house yesterday challenging me, and I got real pissed off about it. So then when I woke up, when she was home, I woke up and walked out of my room and I saw him. And I told him, if you ever disrespect me like that again, then you better put your boxing gloves on because we're going to fight. And then his mom got all pissed off and started yelling at me, telling me to stop and blah, blah, blah. Stop what, motherfucker? This guy disrespected me in my house. I'm a grown man. I'm going to do what the fuck I got to do. You know, you ain't going to disrespect me in my house. So, so now she tells me, I said, well, if he disrespects me in my house, then he got to go. And then she tells me she don't want to be with me no more. So instead of getting to the root of the problem, saying she's gonna handle it, she wants to tell me she don't want to be with me no more. So that's telling me that I gotta leave, or she wants me to leave, right? So her son can stay here. So I slept on it last night, and then I came out this morning and I said, hold on 1 second. I said I still live here, and as long as I still live in this motherfucking house, as long as I still live here, I'm still the king of this motherfucking castle. So you tell him that he got to get the fuck out until I leave. You tell him he got to get out till I leave. You know, she, look at, look at, she brought his, he was on heroin in
Hello?
California. Hey, bro, you need to be quiet, Luke. He was on heroin in California, and she brought him out here. She brought him out here and didn't even ask me if it was okay if he came. She just brought him out here to stay. Yeah, she didn't even ask me. She just brought him out here. And you know what I said?
You know what I said? You didn't even ask me, but it's okay. I got your back. That's what I said to her. You didn't even ask me, but it's okay. I got your back. So, ex- exactly. Exactly. So I, e- exactly.
Yeah, I feel that one.
You're absolutely. Do you have any clue? Do you have any clue what a dumb and blind person is? I hate to say it, but I'm with a dumb and a blind person. I hate to say it, but she's dumb and blind. Okay, so it doesn't really make a difference how many times I talk to her. It doesn't make a difference what I say to her. It make no difference. Macaroni, what up? You left? I like the way Brandon just comes in the room and then ducks out. Brandon comes in for 2 seconds and dips. At least I appreciate the fact that he comes in and I mean, he says hello and then at least he goes. But damn, Brandon, you come in for 2 minutes and you out. You just say hello and I caught some spotted bass and now you out. All right, have a nice day, Brandon. Have a nice day. Tell your brother Robbie I said hello. There he is. Oh, you
Yeah,
must have
man.
you must have heard me talking shit. Did you did you hear me talking shit on the stream,
Uh-huh.
Brandon? Did you hear me
No,
talking
man,
shit?
my internet went, well, freaking has been jumping off and on lately.
Yeah, 'cause I was talking shit to you. I said, oh, well, Brandon came in for 2 seconds, let us know he caught a couple of spotted bass, and he's out. Appreciate it, Brandon. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
man, I've been trying to get my internet right so I can try to play some games.
I wish that there would
No,
be an
yeah,
internet. I wish that there would be an internet service in Las Vegas that they offered for like $40 a month and just knock motherfucking Cox Communications right off the fucking wall. To where everybody in Las Vegas canceled like 50% of the people canceled their Cox communication service just so they can get the internet. Because once you got internet, you don't need television. You can get any kind of TV
yeah,
you want off the internet. So,
yep. You
but
can get
right now
anything
they,
off your PlayStation.
yeah, right now they got such a fucking monopoly on the fucking internet. You know, you can't just order 150 megabytes a second because they want to say, well, 150 megabytes a second is gonna cost you $80. Well, hold on one second. I just want regular internet. Well, we'll get. What about TV? What about TV? We'll throw a package deal for TV in there. For whose mic is that? For real? Damn, that shit was loud.
What is it doing?
Like scratchy, like.
Oh, shit. Hold on, I might have to put in the other
No, it's
headphones.
okay now. It's okay now. It just did it for a second.
Oh. But yeah, man, hop on Fortnite, man. I'll help you, man. I know you hopped on it one time
That's it.
and didn't hop on
One,
it again.
one freaking time I hopped on it, and my son, he's made it to the last one 7 times or something like that. So he's pretty good. I know that I can always say, "Hey, Bubs, let's go." Tell my son, "Let's go to Fortnite." He'd be right there with me. How many people can you play in Fortnite that are on your team, like team
Four.
base?
You can only have four friends with you. So it could have been me, you, your son, and I'm guessing Mark, because Mark plays it too. You
Marcus,
can't get Mark out this game.
yeah,
Mark is on my shit list.
Uh-oh. What
I only
happened?
I only say that because Mark is another person that's fucking deaf, dumb, and blind. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
Mark is an alcoholic, so Mark is not a listener. So when you try to talk to Mark, as many times you try to talk to my best friend in the whole world of fucking 40 years, every time you try to talk to him, he interrupts you and tells you, "I know." Oh, I know. That's what he'll tell you. Oh, I know. You know, or you'll try to talk to him and you'll try to talk to him and you'll try to give him information, and he'll say, oh well, blah blah blah, and he'll cut you off and he won't let you talk. He will not let you talk, and Mark is not a listener. He does not listen. All Mark does is talk, especially if he's had a few to drink or a little bit to smoke. You can't get a word in edgewise with him, and he knows everything about nothing. He knows everything about nothing. Think about that concept. So we got
Yeah.
into it. We got into it the other night because he got killed or something or something happened to. Oh, he broke his line. He broke. Yeah, he was on this game and he broke his line. And I say, yeah, Mark, you got something about you gotta do it this way, blah blah blah. And he says, I know, I know. And I say, yeah, that's why you broke your line. So he started raising his voice. And Mark is the kind of person he's got to overtalk you. So I started overtalking his ass, saying, yeah, if you were so fucking smart, you wouldn't have broke the line since you fucking know, right? That's why you broke the fucking line, right? Since you know. So he got really pissed off.
Man, you should hear like if you ever play with Mark on this game, it is hilarious though. I can't trip off of him, man,
You
because
got
I
you
got
got to
him
tell me. You got to
on.
tell me. Come on, cause you got to tell me, cause I have a feeling that you kind of maybe can understand where I'm coming from.
Listen, he'll be playing, it'll be quiet, and all of a sudden you'll hear, "Fuck! I'm fucking lagging." I'm like, dude, I'm not lagging. What the fuck?
Right, right.
And like, he'll just it's like there's two instances. We took him all the way. There was one more person. There was one person, and we told Mark, "Hey, that's your guy, Mark. Kill him, Mark." And he nutted up. So we gave him another chance in the game, and he nutted up again. Like he can't clutch a game.
He can't what?
Like he can play. He can't clutch a game. He can't get a win without us. But
Well, he,
well, he got other squads that he played with, but I don't even know how much wins he got. I know we got him like two or three.
right,
He's
right.
been playing this game for a long time.
Well,
So he started.
he's not an adaptable type of person. Like he really, like he'll do the same thing again, and he doesn't change his shit up. He's kind of a one-dimensional player. I don't know if you know one-dimensional player. Like they just keep doing it. Like imagine if you're playing UFC, and the guy keeps throwing a jab and a leg kick. He just keeps throwing a jab and a leg kick. Every once in a while, he's landing his jab and his leg kick, but you don't have no diversity in your game. So and he doesn't have any diversity in the games that he plays. Like when he plays Star Wars, I try to tell him, Mark, do this, and try that, and like, oh, I know, man, I know, I got it. So then the next round, I'll say he'll die, and I'll say, Mark, did you try it? No, I didn't do it yet. I didn't do it yet. So like I said, you really can't talk to him. He knows everything about nothing, and so he got really pissed off. I think I booted him out the chat. Did I boot him out the chat, Dom? And then he left Fishing Planet.
He probably came back.
I just don't like dumb people. Don't act like don't play dumb, man. You're a grown man. Be smart, man. Don't act like you're illiterate and you don't know. Matter of fact, if you shut your mouth up for 2 seconds and open up your ears and listen, not hear, because there's a difference between hearing and listening. If you'd open up your ears and listen, you might learn something. But he don't know how to shut his trap, man. You don't know how to shut his trap. Everything about his conversation is I know. I know. You can't even spell no. You don't even know how to spell no. You probably spell
See,
no.
Mark.
You probably spell no N-O-W. That's how you spell no. You know what I'm saying? Or you probably spell
Well,
no N-O because you just don't know. You just know. Everything is no. You don't know. You don't know. You don't realize that it's K-N-O-W. You have no idea. So you don't know the definition of the word no when you say I know. I know. Well, if you knew, then you wouldn't have broke your line, dummy. Don't tell me you knew.
See, and then when we first started playing this, I told Mark, I'm like, hey Mark, go ahead and venture out, add some friends, and start playing with him. He ain't got nobody to play with. He's always playing, trying to hop in with us, and we got full squads and gets mad. Oh, nobody wants to play with me. But bro, I've been telling you, listen, we had people to play with when I first got you in. I can't play with you all the time.
Right.
And he would just get mad, like, well, nobody wants to play with me. And
Well,
then when we
maybe,
do get
maybe,
him,
maybe if you log your ass on a little bit earlier before they start the room, before they got 4 people in a squad, then maybe you can get
that's
in.
what we'll be saying. That's what we'll be saying. We're like, Mark, well, you should have hopped on, bro. Like, I saw you were online. You didn't hop in my lobby.
You can't get mad at people if they're already in a four-man squad and you expect them to leave their 4-man squad for you. Especially
That's
if
the
they
only
play,
thing I get wrong.
especially if they've been playing with these guys for a minute. If they've been playing with these guys for a minute, they're not going to leave their squad to go play with one person. Come on. That one person has just got to wait around till the spot opens up. That's just the way it is. But his emotions in his pocket. Like I said, I mean, I ain't talked to him. Don, when did this happen? A week ago? Yeah, I might call him up again, but he was pretty fucking heated. He was pretty heated. But like I said, I mean, I'm not dealing with dumb. I'm not gonna deal with dumb. Bottom line. And I'm not gonna deal with I know. You ain't gonna tell me I know, and your actions don't tell me that you know.
Hey, Dom, you play Fortnite?
Dom don't play nothing. Dom don't play nothing but Fishing Planet and poker. There goes your mic again, Brandon. There goes your mic, bro.
Is it good now?
It's good. You must have been moving it on your face or something. You must be moving it around. That's why it's making that noise.
But yeah, if you're all about that, like that running gun, and if you're a good shooter, you will get through. Like like it took me a week just to get used to it, but I haven't played a shooting game like this in a long time.
So what's
Like you can,
how many times you made it down to the end?
oh, we done won. We got like 57 wins in squads, and duos we got 4 wins, and solos we got 4 wins.
Right.
We've been doing pretty good actually. But you can hip fire, you can aim, regular aim down the sight. It's pretty fun. You know. But you have to be fast though. You have to be fast. That's it.
I think if I was younger, that game would definitely appeal to me because it's more like a cartoonish kind of game. I mean, I want to say I admire the graphics in the game. Because it really caters to more of a cartoonish. You know, I heard that my son told me something about I asked him if he had grenades, and he told me something about a dance bomb. Like if you hit them with a bomb, they got to dance, and then that gives you an opportunity to shoot them.
Yeah, yeah, those shit is fun. We got a couple of kills using that. They hit them and they dance for like 10 seconds or something
Right,
like that.
right.
They've got it down the.
Hey, do I know you? This guy in this party? Where do I know you from, my man? Luke, Rainbow Six? What'd you say? Oh, you're in the live stream. What's your name?
Elliot.
Okay, okay. Well, thanks for coming to check out the stream, my man.
What's up, man?
Hey, but when you see him, Brandon, when you see him, because you probably see Mark before I see him, tell him that I still
Yeah.
love him. Just say, hey, your buddy over there, Mike, said that he still loves you.
I try to see. He probably deleted me as a friend. He deletes me as a friend and then adds me back and then
Are
deletes
you
me.
serious? Because he gets upset, he gets his feelings in his pocket, so he deletes you as a friend?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Then he
hilarious. How
has
you
like
gonna
normally
delete him
like,
because he won't play with you because he's playing with other people? That shit is funny.
and then he hops on me like, man, I'm just playing, man. I was mad. You took my gun. I was like, dude, you can have a gun. Like, and there's a
Is Ray
lot of
gone?
when you, if you ever play Fortnite
Is he in the room?
and
You don't have to get up. The door's closed.
hey Mike,
Yo, what up?
you gonna be playing Rainbow later?
You know, every fucking time everybody asks me, I don't know why I got 10, 20 people always asking me to go to Rainbow Six. That's real talk. And I'm just not digging that motherfucking game. My buddy Maw TV bought me that game, paid $50 for the fucking game, bought it for me for Christmas. He said, Mike, I'm going to give you a Christmas present. I said, what? He goes, I think you'll do good on your streamers if you stream Rainbow Six Siege, so I'm going to buy it for you. And I said, really? You don't got to buy it for me? He goes, no, I think you do good on the streamers. You pick a lot more subs up. I said, okay, well then
Yeah.
let's check it out. So he bought it for me, and it's man, I don't, you know what? I don't like leaning around fucking walls and peeking around corners and shit like that. I'm more of a, and I try to tell everybody, I'm more of a runner and gunner. You know, I'm more of a
Like
runner and gunner.
Fortnite.
Well,
Like Fortnite. Get into it, man.
Fortnite's a runner and gunner. Ghost Recon is a runner and gunner. Star Wars is a runner and gunner. That motherfucking Rainbow Six Siege is hiding behind buildings and shooting through fucking drywall, and there's a little fucking peek hole in the fucking wall where somebody shot through, and now he's peeking through the hole and he shoots you. Come on, man. You know, there ain't no hiding spots on Rainbow Six Siege. There's absolutely no hiding spots. Every place that they can enter damn near anyway, through the roof, through the bottom, which is kind of cool. I'm not gonna say that the graphics and everything aren't cool, but I just don't like the lean, like you know how you lean your gun to the right and you peek around the corner like that. I'm not a big fan of that, man. Cause that's just like almost, I'm not gonna say it's camping a kill, cause you're not camping a kill cause the guys are moving up. But I don't know, man. You know, I'm not a big fan of the game. I'm not gonna say I don't like it because I can get used to it. But when you play with guys where the game's been out for 2 years, you know, you're at a super 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 big disadvantage. And then another thing too, every time I go in the goddamn fucking Rainbow Six Siege, there's some fucking team killing going on. You know, I went in there yesterday and Weeds got team killed. Well, you're not gonna team kill my guy on my watch, so I went and shot that dude. The next round, the guy shot Weeds again, and I shot the dude again, and I got banned out of the room. So, you know, I mean, you get 2 team kills and they ban you out the fucking room. You know, they let these fucking punk kids come in here. That was one of my big things with Red Horizons. You let these fucking punk kids in there, and they're supposed to be on your squad, and then they team kill you. You know, so I mean, I don't know, man. I love the aspect of friendly fire. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I absolutely love the aspect of friendly fire. It's the best. I love the way that the game is set up on Rainbow Six Siege, where if you die, you know, if you get shot in a certain place, you can bleed out and they can revive you, or if you get shot in the head, that you're dead. I love those aspects of the game. So, you know, there's a lot of beautiful aspects of that Rainbow Six Siege, but I just don't like the corner camping. You know, I was sitting in a corner one time watching the bomb. Somebody threw a fucking something in the fucking room, and it just blew me up. Nobody was in the fucking room, but he just threw something from somewhere, didn't even know where it came from, and it blew me up, and I died. I'm saying to myself, how did the guy know that I was fucking sitting right there? You know? I mean, I don't know. Are you playing Rainbow right now?
No, I'm playing Fortnite.
Is Fortnite still free?
Yeah.
Hey, you know Dom tried to hustle us, right? We told Dom to download the poker game, right? Dom gets the poker game, then Dom's like, well, how do I do this and how do I do that, right? Next thing you know, motherfucking Dom gets in the motherfucking poker game, and that motherfucker's raising every hand Dom is raising every fucking hand. And not only is Dom raising every hand, but he's winning every fucking hand. And then now that Dom's got chips, Dom's got 90,000 in chips, 100,000 in chips. He's raising every hand. Then he gets guys that push all in for fucking 30,000, and Dom calls them. And Dom wins with a fucking pair in the river. He gets a queen on the river. Boom, the guy loses. I mean, Dom was just beating him up, acting like he didn't fucking know how to play poker. Dom is full of shit. Dom knows how to play poker, guys. Don't get it twisted. He may not be the best poker player, but his aggression that he was playing the other day, the way that he was playing the other day, he was pretty fucking aggressive. Like he would bet with nothing, and we would all fold, and he'd win pots uncontested. But when you got 2-4 in your hand, how are you supposed to call the dude? You know, you got 2-4 in your hand, you know that you can't even beat what's on the board. You can't call.
Alright, like, just let me know whenever you hop on. I'm about to buy some stuff for Fishing Planet, and get back up there.
By the way, I did put two Dom and I don't know if you know Brandon, but we put two informative interactive tutorials for the fast road to Michigan, which is where all the money is. So we did 2 videos. We got to do one more. But the first tutorial was Texas, Mud River, and the Heron. And then the second tutorial that we did yesterday or the day.
Where did he go? I'm in the lobby.
You left.
I thought it said you left, so I'm in the lobby.
I don't know. He said you left too. What? I don't know. We just backed up though because that shit said you left.
Don't make me come to Fortnite right now. If you guys got me right now, if you guys got a full squad, I won't come. But shit, don't make me mad right now. I'll come to Fortnite right now.
Hold on, what? Don't make me mad, cuz. Do not make me mad. I'm fucking mad. I will come over there and I will fuck your bitch, long dick style.
Yo.
And smoking's bad for you.
Yo.
Bring your ass here, boy. We need a full squad.
Hey Dom, why don't you go download the game since it's free, man? Right. right. Hey, go charge my phone. I'm gonna go to Fortnite with these guys. Hey, Brandon, are you here? I think Brandon left. Well, so much for going to Fortnite. Yeah, he was a little out of line, but I mean, he was just having a good time. He didn't really say anything too derogatory. He just, he just having a good time. Yes, I would agree with that. How much money you got right now, Dom? You got 200,000 yet? Nice. Is there any? I haven't checked to see if there's any tournaments, but I gotta go to work today, so I gotta leave about 11 o'clock Pacific. So I don't know if I'm 2 hours. Man, that muskie topping with lures must be a tough event, man. I don't know how, what I'm gonna have to do, Dom, and I think we're gonna have to start sending some messages. I think I might send a message to Mafia Killer, the guy that Kille with the numbers on the end. I might try to send a message to Benny and just like approach them with like a very positive message, like, hey, I admire the way you play the game. I do live streaming on YouTube. we'd like to, welcome you to the stream, and maybe you can help out the public because there's no informative videos out there. Or maybe you could just help me out, something like that. I don't know.
Hello?
What's going on, Rates?
Is Dylan? Yes, where'd Dylan go?
They're in Fortnite. They might be in another party.
Oh, it said he was in this party.
He
Okay.
was. He was. They just left like, 3 minutes ago?
Alright then.
Yeah, Brandon pulled a hustle on us. But to be all honest with you, all I gotta do is go wake my son up. Shit. I'll wake my son up. We'll be on and cracking. Right. The big redfish. What's the redfish? Oh, those are considered redfish? Oh, okay, okay. Man, that event is a tough fucking event, bro. And you're gonna have the same fucking good guys fucking registering. I mean, obviously the same top 5 or 6 guys are gonna be doing the same damn thing, especially if there's only 50 people in there. I'll be right back. Hold on. Are you there? Who's on Ghost Recon? Let me see if these guys are playing Fortnite. I might jump over there real quick. See what they... Hey, what's up, Lucid? Dylan was just in here. The guy that's playing Fortnite. I don't know Dylan like that. He's a friend of Brandon's. They just joined another party, man. Yeah, right, right. Because they were just here. Like, same thing happened with another guy. Yeah, another guy came in here. Where's Dylan at? So, yeah. Matter of fact, I was gonna go over. You gonna go over to Fortnite and play with him? Yeah, I'm gonna have to send him a message right now and see because I was gonna go over there. I haven't played Fortnite, but he disappeared on me. Yeah, he just disappeared on me. Robbie did. I'm sure that Brandon's in a party right now. Hey, Dom, do me a favor. I'm going to exit this party and see if I can find Brandon's party real quick. And I'll start it right back up and send you an invite once I get in. All right. Hey, what's up? Good morning, Weeds. Good morning. Good morning. You on Ghost Recon, Brandon? Is that what you're saying? You're on Ghost? Or are you still here? Wow. Hey, Weeds, you play Fortnite?
I got a party going, Brandon, but nobody's joining. I thought Dom was going to join, but I don't know where he's at. Hey, what's up, Sheldon? You ready? What you playing right now? You playing Star Wars, right? Okay, I was gonna go over to Star Wars right now. If you want to play like I forgot what